This is how the chameleon enjoys its food. Quick as a flash, he captures and consumes a grasshopper, which is full of protein. Parliamentarians in Bern were recently invited to use their quick-moving tongues in a similar way at a cocktail party organised by the Gremium Association. On the menu, chocolate mousse garnished with grasshoppers, hamburgers with mealworms and macaroons with crickets. The lobbying event was intended to show politicians just how tasty and nutritious insects can be.
Not bad, as long as you don't know what you're eating.
I can only taste the chocolate.
It's strangely crunchy when you bite into it. I think I got some kind of insect shell.
The commercial breeding and sale of insects for human consumption is illegal in Switzerland, but the Gremium Association hopes to change this. One of its most active campaigners is Louis Champeau, who lives in Launay in the canton of Vaud. It's taken him about 20 years to build up his collection of 5,000 insects, available for bug-tasting events at his home. His theories are backed by a UN survey, which shows that by 2050, the world will only be able to meet its protein needs if people eat insects.
This is the protein source of the future. In Switzerland, we eat meat 9 times a week on average. In 2050, the world's population will be almost 10 billion people. So this is not the solution, but maybe a solution.
Insects don't only provide comparatively more protein than meat when it comes to size, they're also more ecological. Cows are not that green because they produce carbon dioxide and eat a lot of food. Insects eat and drink a lot less, take up less space and produce many eggs. Switzerland's biggest producer of edible insects is in the middle of the countryside in Canton Lucerne. Entomos is specialised in the distribution of worms, grasshoppers and crickets for feeding pet reptiles.
We
have inquiries from private individuals and restaurants. People who want to prepare insects for consumption. We tell them that we can only provide insects for pet food. It's then up to the clients what they do with them.
The Swiss authorities say the ban on producing insects for human consumption is imposed for food hygiene reasons. But Louis Champeau says there's nothing unhealthy about creepy crawlies on the menu.
I've never been sick from eating insects. Both my daughter and daughter-in-law ate insects while they were pregnant. It's good for the baby. These negative stories have to stop.
Back at the Parliament building in Bern, the pro-insect-eating lobby seems to be making little headway.
If you look at how Swiss consumers behave, we're very attached to our eating habits. We'd rather eat a good piece of steak instead of insects.
But habits could change. According to Champeau, people were horrified when shellfish first went on sale in Switzerland about 60 years ago. These days, they're as common in restaurants as grasshoppers in the garden.